Welcome to Sib Spot. Today's Reddit posts are from ChoosingBeggars. Our first post, I'm missing the username again, I must have cut it off, but I will include it when I actually get through the audio and make the video. It'll be indicated at the top like usual. From Anonymous Member. I'm a middle-aged woman who has a credit score under 400. So if you can't work with that, then don't waste my time. Looking for a house, minimum 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Must be very nice. I'm not paying to live in a bad area or in a dump. I'll live on the street for free first. I'm looking for something out in Lauderdale County, even Waterloo, but it must be nice. It'll only be my 31-year-old son who is my caregiver and myself 50. I've got 2 teacup Yorkies, both are 17 years old. They don't tear up or destroy anything. If I could find somewhere nicely fully furnished, that would be perfect. I've got a decent income, but I'm not spending $500 on applications and such. If you're an individual who has a nice 2 to 3 bedroom, 2-bathroom house in a private, quiet area, then we can discuss the rent, deposits, and hopefully utilities. Must be central heat and air, stove, refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, and washer. And if it's fully furnished, then it must have cable TV and internet included. Privacy is a #1 must for us. Must have everything ready for us to be the legal tenants, August 1st, 2023. I have a guaranteed income paid on the 1st of every month. Max rent, $1,200. Could go up some depending on what is included, but the morning of the 1st is a must move into the house day, no exceptions. We're quiet, private, stay at home, mind our own business, and expect the same. If you're interested in discussing renting to me, contact me immediately. If you know of anyone who might help me, please drop their name and number, but don't forget about the sub 400 credit score and me being unwilling to pay hundreds on background checks. All you gotta do is simply ask and I will tell you the truth. Sorry that just because I happen to be in a very bad position right now, I don't want to live in a dump, and I refuse to spend hundreds of dollars on BS paperwork just to line someone else's pocket. If you don't like what I've said, then go straight to heck where you came from and keep your uneducated and self-righteous mouth shut. If you had any clue what I'm facing right now, you might be a little more humbled. But because you've never been where I am yet, you keep running your soup coolers to get all the little jabs in at my expense that you can. But believe me, I pray to God that for every hateful, nasty comment you make that you get put in the same situation as I am now. And then you see how cruel and hateful everyone is towards you. When everyone finds out, and she just goes on and it cuts off at the end there. I am sure landlords are just lining up to have $1,200 in rent for all of that stuff, including internet and cable TV, for somebody who probably won't even pay rent. Sub 400 credit score generally means they're not going to pay. And then the last paragraph she has of this, she just goes off on anybody who's leaving negative comments, as if they don't have a right to say how absurd and crazy she is. Our next post is missing the title again, what the heck? The OP that posted this basically had a 3D model made. 6 months later, the person that made the 3D model texts them. I want to talk to you, crying face. What about 3D model? How's it going? OP. I haven't physically tried it yet, but I still have it downloaded. Choosing beggar. Alrighty. You didn't give me tip. ... OP. Tip? ? Choosing beggar. About my model work. OP. Didn't I pay like $300 though when we agreed to under $200 before you asked for more because you were done? Choosing beggar links their PayPal so that they can be tipped. But you should give me tip, like $10 to $20. Then they have a smiley face in there that has the straight mouth, like judging them for not tipping them on their own already. Choosing beggar. Please gimme tip. Straight face again and a crying face. Are you giving? OP. It's been months since the model was done, crying face. Choosing beggar. Please, sad face with big eyes. I'm too much needy right now. And they link their PayPal again. Please, would we? OP. To be honest, I feel bad and wouldn't mind if it was just $10, but I just canceled my credit card this morning for fraud charges. My new one doesn't come for a week. Choosing beggar. So you done have PayPal? Don't? OP. My PayPal is linked to my card. I won't be able to send money without the new card activated. Choosing beggar. Oh, surprised face. How much do you have in PayPal? You can send. Most of the comments replying to the OP here were begging him not to send them any money whatsoever, and he assured everybody he had no intentions of doing so. He paid $100 more for this service than they agreed upon, and then they contact him 6 months later because they need 10 or 20 bucks and they want a tip. Choosing beggars, everyone. Gotta love them. Our next post, again, is missing the title name. I'm just gonna have to type all these in afterwards. I apologize for not reading them out loud. For this post, this man is trying to trade for a fridge. Hello, is this still available? Are you interested in making a trade? What would you want to trade? Your fridge for Moon. Mine. Everything is easy to take off, and it works great. I just need something taller because as it's much freezer stuff as I get, it's not always enough room. Mine is also a 2-door. And dude, really, if you let this happen, I don't care if you turn around and put it on Facebook. I wouldn't care. At least it would help you put more money in your pocket. Nah, I wouldn't be interested. I appreciate the offer, though. I really see how greedy effing people are. No, you don't. I'm getting sick and effing tired of getting effing turned down on every effing deal I effing make with Facebook Marketplace. I'm getting effing tired of it. Nobody on effing Facebook Marketplace have any generosity. Sorry about that, man. Hope you have a better day soon. You people are the whole reason why I can't live. Rather say F off to me with the deals and give everybody else the deals. Relax, man. You were just trying to get a nicer fridge. I said no. Get over it. Dude, do you think you're the only one has turned me down for a deal? No, there's 200, maybe 300 people before you that have turned me down. Do you not understand that? It's about effing respect, and I'm not getting it. If you want to talk about respect, you can start with the cussing me out because I didn't agree to a deal which gets me nothing. And don't blame me that other people also didn't go for your deals. Because you're stingy as heck and green, don't appreciate nothing that's there, but you rather appreciate crap that ain't there. I'm stingy? You don't know one thing about me, man. Hope you find some happiness somewhere and chill out a little. Top comment for this one is by David Iopen. I'm so angry that literally no strangers out there are willing to take me up on a crappy deal that only benefits me. And the comment underneath that by Downvote Use. This is in quotes. This is a great deal, but accepting it requires enormous generosity. This guy treats Facebook Marketplace like a trading post for him to trade up for things. This is triggering another tiny little story in my head that's not so much Choosing Beggars, but there was this guy a couple years ago who took a paperclip and he traded up for things, like around the country. He drove around, he said, I'll give you this paperclip for that pen. And the pen was worth more. So the person would say, okay, here you go. Here's your pen. And he traded up and traded up and traded up. And I forget the other things, but at the very end, he ended up trading up for a house, which is so cool that somebody was able to do that. It was quite the story to read. But yeah, this guy on Facebook Marketplace expects everybody to be generous and take a lesser deal so that he can have the better item. And he can't live because people aren't giving him things. He's tried to trade things like this, he says 200 or 300 times. Is that a common thing for people who are just trying to live better lives, or is that for people who are just trying to get a deal that's in their favor and then sell the item? That's what it sounds like to me, honestly. This next post is by Commercial Compote 35. My pregnant sister-in-law isn't happy that I repurposed my baby's outgrown onesies. This is a very short one, but it just goes to show that even family members can be obnoxiously greedy and choosing beggars. Hi there, and also WTF. Why would you mutilate your baby's old clothes instead of going to the store and buying new ones like a normal person? I know you didn't grow up with family, but traditionally, someone with a baby would hand down the old clothes to the next family member in need? ? You know I'm due in 6 weeks, so how could you be so inconsiderate and just disregard me? ? Forget about coming to the christening. It's not a new thing that people are taking clothes and turning them into something else. This person took a cute little onesie that they liked with some symbol or something on it, and they turned it into a bib. They cut it in pieces. They made a nice little bib out of it, and then they posted it on Instagram or something and said, look how cute this is. I made this for my kid. And this sister-in-law is going off on her because she didn't hand me down the clothes. And she says this woman is really well off. She doesn't need hand-me-downs. She just expects them because family does that for each other. Oh my gosh. So obnoxious. Just to share 2 of my favorite comments below. The first one's actually an insult that I don't entirely agree with, regardless of how stingy she is, but the second one's funny. Top comment by Whisks and Whiskey. This, for real, what a cow. Underneath that by Ninja Cereal is one that got highlighted and given a red border. A cow is kinda harsh. She's very pregnant. Could just be a mood swing. That one definitely made me laugh. Today's stories have come to a close, and it's so hot today. My eyelids are sweating out here. We don't have central air. We have an air conditioner, but it's in a closed room right now that I just can't wait to get back into. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Until we meet again, have a stellar day.